Hey guys, what's up? It's Drawing with Julia back with another video, and today I'm going to be drawing flowers as human beings. So I'm starting off with a very classic flower. This one is a rose. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. I guess awkward YouTuber transition who. But for rose, I decided. So for all of these people, I wanted to make them, subtly their flower. I didn't want them to be instantly recognizable as their flower. I wanted you to, after you look a little closer, you realize that they are the flower. Or just, look at it for, a couple seconds. So, that was my intent with these. I actually did the line art first, but I forgot to record it, so I had to delete all the line art and then do it again. So that was a little sad. I was bummed. But anyways, so I think rose is such a classic flower. We all remember the rose from Alice in Wonderland. I read that book a lot when I was a little kid. And by the way, don't say in the comments that Alice in Wonderland isn't a book, it's a movie, because it is a book. And I read the book, and I don't think I've ever seen the movie, but I have read the book a couple times. So yeah, we have this. There's this giant book, and it has golden pages. Well, it's not the pages are special and gold. They're literally golden pages. The edges of the pages are painted golden. But that's besides the point. So I wanted her skirt to kind of emulate a rose per se. Just so it can kind of just so you get more of the rose than just the color scheme. I made her hair kind of red because, roses are red and stuff. And then I made the top green, and I made it a corset because I wanted it to be a little old-timey. Because, a rose just feels like a really classic flower, like Beauty and the Beast, Alice in Wonderland. So I just wanted it to have that more olden times feel, with the corset. So yeah. But that's basically it, and here is my finished product. This was really fun. I loved how the rose turned out. It's probably one of my favorites, except for I'll tell you which one was my favorite in a bit once we get to the next one. Spoiler, my favorite's the next one. But let's just get the next one. Okay, so this one is a tulip. Now, I love tulips. So, little backstory. I used to live in a very, very small town. So small a town that it couldn't even be considered a town. It was a borough. So you guys understand that. But basically, there were a lot of, houses, a lot of, the type of houses with, a front garden, And there were always all these beautiful tulips. I think that might have been the town flower or something, because everywhere you look, there would be all these beautiful, brightly colored tulips, and also in town square, and on the college campus where I used to live. It was a very beautiful town with the weather and just the climate. It was amazing. And also during the spring, there were always all these beautiful tulips. In spring and summer, they were the most beautiful tulips you could ever see. They were so brightly colored, and so I really connect tulips to just walk in the neighborhood, with your family, strolling, And so I really like tulips. So I wanted to make this character very nice looking. They look very, I think she looks kind of like a soft girl aesthetic or something like that. She looks very friendly. Someone you could go up to and have an hour-long conversation about, I don't know, butterflies or something like that. Something of that nature. But yeah. So for the colors, I went for slightly unconventional tulip colors. Usually you don't really see that many tulip colors that are usually you see a lot of colors like this, but you know, they're not really like it, if you know what I mean. Like, I wanted to mute the colors, first off. I always like having muted colors because I think it really grounds your drawings and it makes them feel more real, you know? So I really like muting my colors. But, oh, by the way, this is my favorite, if you were wondering. So I really like muting colors just because I think, yeah, I already said that. Because I think it grounds your drawing and makes them seem more real. And so I was just drawing this, right? And then my sister just comes out with, you know what? You should make those jeans acid washed. And I was like, what the heck is acid washed? I have no idea what that means because, you know, I didn't have any idea what it meant. So I asked her and she showed me a picture of it and I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And sure, why not? I'll give you this one thing. So yeah, so I made the jeans acid wash later in a couple seconds. But yeah, Sam, my sister, said it was a little too like boring, so I changed the color. And she was like, do you have a watercolor brush in your program? And I was like, do I ever? Because I was like, you know, because I love watercolor brush, and I had just recently made this new watercolor brush, actually. Yeah, I'll tell you about that later. But here's the acid wash thing I talked about. I think I did pretty well. I don't know if it actually looks acid wash, but yes. Here's the final product. Oh, I didn't even mention her hair. It's very nice and thick and curly, and I think it looks really cute. And yeah, so let's move on to the next one. Now, this is my least favorite video just because I feel like, you know, I had Tulip down, I had Rose down, and I was like, what other flowers are there? And now, I probably should have gone with something else, like a daisy, those are super cute, or like a chrysanthemum, but I wanted, or like, I was also thinking of like cherry blossom. I think that would have been really cool, like the pinks, and yeah, I think it would add a nice aesthetic. But instead, I decided to go for a lily. So this is actually a tiger lily, specifically. But, you know, it's still a lily, so it counts. But in this one, I don't even know what I was doing. It looks kind of weird. I will say, this is the one that the most, like at first glance, you know what type of flower this is. I mean, I think at least. I think it was just kind of a giveaway because I put the little spots on the skirt. But, I mean, I guess you can't really call it a giveaway because I tell them. Well, it is a giveaway. Okay, it doesn't matter. My sister said she looked like Tinkerbell. And I said, and I silently agreed with her, but I said, nothing like this is similar to Tinkerbell. I don't know why you would think that it would be Tinkerbell, okay? So stop being annoying, like I usually talk to my sister, you know? But deep inside, I did believe that, you know, it does kind of look like, Tinkerbell. So, yeah. But I didn't want to admit that because I already spent so much time on it. And I was in like the last stages of it. So it'd be really great if you told me that before, Samantha. Yeah. But anyways, adding the shadows and shading and all that stuff. And yeah, so here's the finished product. It's definitely my least favorite. I just think it's like a nothing special design, nothing special colors, and nothing special pose. It was like the last one. Like I needed to just, you know, just like get it done, get 3 in the video. And yeah. So anyways, guys, tell me what you think in the comments down below. Tell me which one you think is your favorite. Tell me which one is your least favorite. I don't care. Be brutally honest. I won't take it to heart. part I will understand because, you know, it'll help me improve in the future and all that stuff. But yeah, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what I should draw next. Have a great day. Follow my Instagram and my Patreon and my Ko-Fi and all that stuff. And get a commission. And bye!